Hello. Hey, if you can see me and hear me, then I am live on the internet. So if you're there, give us a holler. I'm just gonna share one little thing today. Let me just check that we're actually live. So let's just yep, there we are. Sweet, cool. So we've had lots of conversations around simPRO and how simPRO works and how you can connect simPRO to your website and your lead flow. So I thought I'd draw you a little diagram here on the iPad so that it's really clear as to how it all works. So number one thing, obviously, you've got your web form. So your form on your website, your web form, and that typically has like an email address that you're capturing, a phone number, and then maybe even like the type of service that someone might be looking at grabbing from you. So if you're a maintenance plumber, then you might have a little drop down that might say like block drains or toilets, taps, shower, like all the usual stuff basically. So you might have a little drop down there, and that's on your website. Now this little form, it should actually connect to your CRM or your job management tools. So that's your ServiceMate, that's your Fergus, and that's your simPRO. All your job management pieces of software. So your website, when someone fills in this form, it should actually go straight across to your CRM. Now, what can happen there is that we can set up a little hook so that when someone does come across and fill in this form, they automatically come across into your job management piece of software, so that you can actually be alerted straight away, like of that person and their name and their phone, and a job can actually start getting in the system. So you don't have to like manually write like, oh, this person filled out my web form, log into simPRO, put all the details in. Like that's so old school. You can literally turn this thing on and automate it. So that's really important piece. Now the other piece, I'll just get rid of all of this. The other thing you can do as well is that once you're actually finished the project and you've knocked it out in your ServiceMate or your simPRO or your Fergus, then what you can do is then go back to simPRO can actually again hook to say, hey, job's completed. Then what we can do is connect that with your CRM. So like your Active Campaign or your MailChimp or your HubSpot. And then you can shoot out an email, like a review email, which can say, hey, thanks so much, your job's now completed. Please leave us a 5-star review. So this is the sort of stuff that you should totally have in your trade business. I mean, it's one thing for you to spend money in SEO and AdWords, but then you've totally got to get this hookup going so that there's less admin, because who wants to spend any time doing admin? So I just thought I'd show you a little screen grab of that. Now I should mention too, we've got some events coming up. So the 23rd of Feb is event number 1, and then March 30th is actually event number 2. So there'll be a little bit more information about those two events and how you can come to the Sydney location. And if you're in other states, then let me know and we'll put something together for you in other states. Anyway, just to let you know about that, that's coming up as well. Very excited for the year, and I hope you've kicked off really well as well. So, okay, it's Steph and I'm signing off. Bye.